Get ready with me to be in a movie. I'll just move you over here. That's good enough for now. It's dry, but I want it to kind of relax and cool a bit before I do my flat iron. So I'm just gonna pull some of it away from my face with a clip, and then I'll start my makeup. So I need a dry face. I'm using Il Maquillage for my foundation, concealer, and primer. 2 pumps. It's like crystal clear. So I don't really want my hair touching the back of my neck right now. I'm gonna put this on so I have a little barrier. So I believe I have to let this stuff sit on my face for about 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna quicken it up with this, and I'll be right back. All right, let's put on some makeup. I have a wet or damp sponge. Just did 2 little pumps. I guess I should bring you a little bit closer. Okay, I think that's good. All right, now concealer. So I'm gonna brighten up the bottom of my face here with some concealer and my forehead kind of thing here. I think this is called your T-zone. And I just want it a little bit brighter here. There we go. That's a good start, I think. All right, I'm gonna let this settle for a second. All right, I'm gonna do some contour. I go from about here up to my ear, and then a little bit up here. Blend that out. So that's it for contour, because I don't know much about how to contour, like to make my face skinnier. So now I'm just gonna use the same color and use it like a bronzer. I'm just gonna kind of go over what I did and bring it upwards. Like that. I'll make sure I blend it into my hairline here. Now I kind of look like I have a little bit of a tan. Okay, now I'll do a little bit of blush. That's good, I think. Now I'm gonna use the bronzer as an eyeshadow. I kind of want to go to the crease and just above, kind of drag it over my eyelid. So this will kind of be like the base color. And I'm going to take this with me in case I need to do any touch-ups throughout the day, because we might be filming for 12 hours. That's what I was told anyway. So, okay, I think we're good here. And then clean the brush. I'm going to go in with my blush color. I'm going to go all over the lid and then over what I did with the bronzer, just to soften it out with a little pink, just like this. Okay, now before I go any farther with my eyes, I'm going to take some translucent powder, my top color. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, dip it into the powder, and then I'm going to go into the crease and buff it out. Buff it out. Do the same thing on this side, into the corner, and buff it out. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of waterline. All right, let's powder my face. Start here on that side, and then my forehead, my nose, my under eye area, and up. I think that's it for zip powder there, because I have to take that with me. It's a guarantee. Okay, now let's do my eyebrows with my brow gel. Kind of brush them up and then down. Same thing on the other side. Up that. That's the brows. And now the ultimate mascara. This is the Better Than Sex Too Faced waterproof mascara, because my eyes like to water. Okay, now I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes or a few seconds before I do the top lashes. Okay, I can do the top lashes now. On this side now. So I had to go upstairs for a second to do something with my dogs, and I put a little bit of chapstick on, but now it's time for lip. I've got this lip liner. It is the Annabelle lip liner in the shade Nude Rose. Hold on, it's very sharp, so I want to dull it a little bit. It's like almost the color of my lips, which is kind of nice. I'm not going to overline my lips, because that's not something I do. I think some people look gorgeous when they overline their lips. I'm not one of those people. Okay, now I have this Revlon Color Stay Limitless Matte. How are you supposed to open it? Oh, hold on. Revlon, why must you make this so incredibly hard to open? And now it's like sticky. It's a little too pink. Hold on. Okay, it's kind of pretty. Just dull it down a sec. Okay. All of the tools and the eyeshadow and everything are in this container, and they are going to go in this big bag. And then in this smaller bag, I have Q-tips and cotton pads, some of those, chapstick. I'm going to put my Il Maquillage makeup in here. Make sure it's closed. I think I'm going to take this with me too. And last up, I gotta finish my hair. Right, it's time now to flat iron my hair. I have my flat iron set to 430. All right, I'm almost done, I think. Now, I put some anti-humidity spray throughout. Just in case, like, I sweat and it looks like it's raining out, so we don't want my hair to become a giant frizz ball, do we? Also, it'll do on my neck. Brush that through. Use some hairspray. This is the Deviness. This is a medium hairspray. Okay. And then put in a little bit of Deviness oil. Just to keep all the flyaways away. There we go. All right, it's time for me to get dressed. Put the hair stuff in the bag, let my flat iron cool off, put it in its bag, and put it in my bag. This is going in the bag right now. So if you're wondering what movie I'm in today, it's TRON 3, and I'm so excited. I don't know when the movie's coming out, so I don't know when I'm going to be posting this, because I'm not allowed to say it yet, but your girl's in a movie. I'll see you later. So I was on set for literally 12 hours and 12 minutes, which is crazy. Let's check my makeup. It was raining today, so like going from the holding area to set, it was a walk and it was in the rain, so I had a hood on and we had umbrellas. They were giving us umbrellas, but it was raining hard. So I did touch up my lips a few times, but this lip stuff worked amazing. Like, my lips don't even feel that dry. I probably reapplied like 3 times throughout the day. So I got some gunk in my corner of my eye. You can see where my glasses were sitting on my nose. But honestly, it held up pretty good. Literally 12 hours and 12 minutes at the studio. I still look half decent if I do say so myself. Anyways, I'm gonna take the dogs out and then go to bed. Also, take my makeup off. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do that. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.